Let me hold you for 5 seconds.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
So, to explain my situation, I basically should still be on campus right now taking my finals. My last final should have been on a Friday afternoon, which is really sad, but I managed to reschedule all of my exams so that everything would be on Monday and Tuesday, so I could come here on a Wednesday, and today's a Wednesday. So we've made it here. I really think that I wouldn't make it here. Not in a dark way, it just seemed so far away. And if you want to see my finals week and how I prepared and all that, I vlogged that also, so go check out my previous vlog. But I took a red-eye flight to Chicago. I really hoped to get some sleep in during my flight, and unfortunately I didn't get to. So I am running on like 1 hour of sleep, but I am feeling completely fine. I think it's just the fact that I'm out of school and like I'm in Chicago and I am just thriving even without sleep. So I'm just gonna try to push through. I have some cold brew over there that I can chug and stay awake, and if I need to take a nap I will. But yeah, I'm in Chicago and I'm really happy to be here. Say hi to my other cat. Cat lady things. Oh my god, Gongsi, you got really heavy.
Really?
Yeah. I haven't eaten my breakfast, so we're going to be eating Stan's donut for breakfast. I specifically requested Stan's donut for breakfast because I love donuts, and I don't know what it is about Stan's donut actually. Like, it's one of my favorite donut places ever. So it's also a very gloomy day here, so the lighting is kind of like all shadowed. We have the normal glazed, the croissant donut, the sugared one,
Yeah.
and then
Biscoff banana.
Biscoff banana
Filled.
filled. That's interesting. You put metal straw into your plastic cup? That's cool.
I use the plastic ones in emergency situations. It's pretty good.
That's good. I've actually only tried the chocolate glazed donut from Stan's, which I just got judged for because my sister was like, who gets chocolate glazed? But I swear it's really good. It's because like I usually would try new donut every time I go because why not? They have so many like cool flavors, like the croissant donut, banana filled. But then I always ended up going back to the chocolate donut because I can't like forget about it. Like I would dream about it. This is good.
They also have Nutella banana. Maybe I should have gotten that.
I like this.
It's my favorite.
Apieu. So good. I think this vlog is actually going up like Christmas weekend, which is next week. But for my Christmas gift to her, I got her this whole truff sauce kit. Very satisfied with that gift. Like I was happy to have that gifted. But now it's my turn to receive the gift. I knew I was gonna need this.
But it's kind of misleading because it's not.
Gucci?
No, it's not that big.
Oh. I don't know what you could have gotten me.
You chose the ugliest background with
I
all
know, I'm
the.
sorry. I know. It's like all the cables in the back.
Okay, so I'm really excited about this because it gave me an excuse
To go
get
into
one
Gucci?
for myself.
Oh,
too.
what? What? You got us a matching gift?
So it depends on like which one you open because they're both wrapped, so I don't know which.
Oh my gosh. I've never had a Gucci box before. I don't think I've never purchased anything from Gucci before. Material girl! Oh my gosh, Merry Christmas. I'm nervous. What if I don't like it?
You can excuse it.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh. Wait, they're not wrapped.
What?
There's only one.
Oh, there's another one. See,
Oh, okay.
they wrapped both of them.
That's
and
so
one
cute.
is red and one is like gray blue. So I don't know
Oh wait,
which
can we
one.
open that one
Yeah,
too?
so I was gonna say you can choose which
Oh my
one.
god, that's so cute! I wanted a ring!
That's why I said it gave me an excuse to get one for myself because they wrapped mine too.
But I feel like you would wear the blue one more than wearing the
See,
red
I thought
one.
I was gonna hate the red, but I tried both of them on and
You like the red?
it was kind of like a good pop of color, especially since it's like a heart.
I just took a pretty big nap actually. I was gonna sleep for like 40 minutes and then I ended up just being in bed for like 2 hours. For lunch, we're just gonna have Trader Joe's Harvest Chili. I'm usually not a big chili person actually, but let's see if this is any good.
I like this Brussels sprout side.
I wanted to do a little get ready moment before my internship meeting, but I got caught up in doing some work and I don't have enough time to do a full face of makeup right now, but I'm going to do like the base so that after my meeting I can come back and do the rest of my makeup. I've been wanting to share my makeup routine with you guys, so I'm gonna do my makeup as like what I would do if I were to wear actual like full face of makeup whenever I want to look my absolute best. So right now I'm using Kosas concealer. I really like the Luna concealer actually. I like that one better because I feel like it has better coverage, but it is very dry here in Chicago, so I wanted to use something that's more moisturizing, and the Kosas concealer is definitely like the most hydrating concealer I've used. It's perfect for under eyes because it doesn't get dry, like especially if you have dry skin. Because I have pretty dark under eye circles, I would do like the normal concealing. I will do a second round, but focus it right here, like the very bottom of my dark circles. And then I move on to my brows, and I like to lift them up like this first, and then when I want my eyebrows to look extra good, I will go in with a powder, like a medium brown color with an angled brush, and I would first fill in like the most empty spots of my brows before filling them in with an actual brow pencil. This makes the brows look more even, and also do a little bit in the front so it blends naturally. Now we go in with the actual brow pencil, and I tend to really enjoy using more affordable options. This is from Nature Republic. It was probably like less than $5 USD, and I like it because affordable ones tend to be more creamy, and I like my brow pencils being more pigmented and creamy. So again, I'm gonna go in with where there's the most like empty spot, so right here for me. But yeah, I'm gonna start with the empty spot and fill that in. And I focus most of the pigment on the bottom of my brow so that the line is more blurry when it gets to the top part of my brow, if that makes any sense. Go in little strokes so it looks like actual strands of hair. Use the spoolie to blend. And that's the brow. I like to look at my brows from a little far away, make sure they're kind of even, and then do like this action again to lift them up. And then I'll set with a brow gel. This is Gimme Brow by Benefit. I don't really have a preference towards brow gel because I feel like every brow gel I've used, they're just very similar. And my brow hair is not long enough for that really like brushed up brow look. So this just makes sure that my hair is all facing the right way. I'll do a little bit of contouring and then stop my makeup here and then continue later. But I used 2 Cooper Schools contour powder, used quite a bit of this. And I really want to get myself a cream contour because I feel like that's more easy when you're trying to really carve out your face or like your features. I first like to focus not on my actual cheekbone like right here, but a little above. So I guess where you would normally apply blush is where I put the contour. I don't carve out here. I put powder right here to make my face seem shorter. I'll take a softer blending brush and then I'll just go in with the powder and we're gonna contour our nose. I like to start off by climbing down my brows to my nose bridge and really like blending the front of my brows kind of down my nose bridge, and then I'll do little circular motions right here in my inner corner. I feel like that instantly like lifts your nose bridge a little bit. On the side of my nose bridges, I like to like lay out all of my products so I don't forget any of the steps, because I would just forget to powder my face, stuff like that, and I don't want that to happen to me. So I like to lay out all of my products so I don't forget. And I also do want to talk about all of my brushes are either from like Real Technique. I actually don't have a lot of Real Technique brushes with me right now, or it's from this brand. I don't want to mispronounce it. They sent these brushes to me to try and I've been using them religiously because they're so soft and they're really good quality, really well made. So those are the brushes I'll be using, and I'll link them in the description box because I truly believe that they're worth your money if you're looking for makeup brushes. So yeah, I forgot to powder my face, so we're going to use my Makeup Forever powder to powder just underneath my eyes, and with the leftover I go around my nose, my forehead, and around my mouth. I don't tend to powder too much because my face is very dry, so we just set the necessary makeup. Let's move into eyeshadow. I use the same, like this shadow palette. I'm gonna use this medium brown and more of a ginger brown color. I mix those two together and I'll just put it all over my lid. I essentially focus it like right on my lid, and then with the leftover I'll go more above and also lift my eyes up by going this way vertically. I really like how this looks on my eye shapes. So going with the same combination of shadows, I blend that under my eyes as well. This is something that I used to never do because I felt like it would accentuate my dark circles, but it doesn't. It just helps widen your eyes, I feel like, to have shadow on top of your lid and also like bottom. And then I'll go in with these two darker colors and then I'll focus it on my outer corner. Just really add that depth to my eyes so they look more round and long. So I'll only put this darker shade on my outer corner and drag it out like how I did with my base color. I'll also put it in my inner corner and blend it upwards. Take the darker color and put it on the outer lower lash line. Take a fluffier brush, take the medium brown color and ginger color, the colors we use for base, and then blend above. Also, I've been using a lash serum from Amazon. It was literally like $25 and it has helped with my eyelash growth and strength so much. I highly recommend if you need help. This is my favorite mascara ever. It's the Born to Bead series from Apieu. Like every single product from this line is actually amazing, like their eyeliner as well. Please look at how my lashes look. They look so good. What do I do now? I do my eyeliner, and I like to go in with a pencil liner. I love using these like really slim eyeliners. They are so skinny. I start from like where my lashes end, right? And A lot of people like to connect it with their lower lash line, like right here, and then drag it out straight forward, but I like to start a little above that line. And I find that for my personal eye shape, I have to drag it out straight this way instead of going straight up or down. I like to drag it out first, like vertically like this, and then determine like whether I want to keep it that way or go a little winged action. So if I want more like a cat eye, I'll do this and then use my fingernail and drag this upward so it's more of a sharp cat eye. But today I think I'm just gonna keep it more neutral. And then I like to go in my inner corner and like really fill it in, because when I open my eyes it's not gonna show. I feel like eyeliner is something that you just have to experiment with, because I used to do eyeliner where it like wasn't even half the length of this, and I called it done because I thought if I made it too long it would look too dramatic. But with the type of eye shape I have, even if I drag it out a lot, you can't really say that the eyeliner is too much. I don't know what it is about my eye shape, but yeah, it is so different for every eye shape. I'm gonna use this Hera's shadow palette with this dark brown. I like to go over the eyeliner and also just kind of blend it in. And then also do that with the inner corner. And then with the leftover, I like to go in on the lower lash line. And that's a new step in my makeup routine that I've been adding. I'm gonna take the white eyeliner, also a new step in my makeup routine, and I'm gonna put it under my lash line as like an Apieu style highlight, but I'm gonna have to blend it really quickly with this brush so it's not like an actual white line underneath my eyes, you know. Do a line, quickly blend it out, and it instantly like brightens my under eye. I'm not sure if you can tell with this shadow lighting, but I highly recommend. I love that look. We're gonna take both of this actually right here, and then using more of a subtle shade, I like to put highlight right here, not close to your eye but a little far from the inner corner, and kind of drag it downwards. And I love how that brings in light here and makes me look more awake. And then I also like to add a little line here like that. And then very lastly we have blush. This is my favorite one right now, MAC Humour Me. It's a darker beige brown. I'm gonna take this on a smaller blush brush, pick up the product kind of a lot, top it off, and I like to put blush where you would normally put bronzer, so lower on my face, and then kind of drag it right here. This definitely works because it's a darker blush tone, but I love the way blush looks on my face a little lower. I've been really liking the Hera and jalapeno. It's green because it's supposed to turn into like a customized pink color depending on your temperature. And if I want to go more dramatic, I'll take falsies, cut them in half, and only put the bottom half or the last half on my eyes. Outfit reveal. We're definitely going more for a Christmas vibe today because we're gonna go walk by the Christmas tree and take some pictures. So I decided to put on my most festive shirt from Glony. Very cute. Jeans are from Zara. Love Zara jeans. And then I decided to put my hair up. I think it just looks cleaner. I'm just gonna wear this black puffer from Aritzia. I'm extremely hungry right now. It's 4:50. We have an hour until our dinner reservation. We're gonna go downstairs and wrap Chemin's birthday gift because I'm gonna be seeing her tomorrow. And apparently they have a whole gift wrapping station downstairs. Good thing I tied my hair. Oh my god, my phone could literally be snatched out of my hand from the wind. There's the bean. We're now heading to our dinner spot. We were gonna Uber, but apparently it's $30 right now because it's probably at the peak time, so we're gonna try taking the subway. So this one is Rumbleberry. Is that like actual type of berry?
Brambleberry.
Brambleberry.
It's like blackberry type fruit.
And this one's a gingerbread one. 하게 안 익었네. With the waffle pieces, chef's kiss. Okay, we're now in the gift wrapping station. Okay, cut that out. Final product. We are back in the bathroom. I am removing my makeup. Not sponsored, but I always will remove my makeup with this Garnier's Micellar Cleansing Water because it's so good at removing waterproof mascara. Like, I've never had trouble removing waterproof mascara, even the super duper waterproof ones, because this will pretty much take off everything. After dinner, after coming back, I took a nap because I was so tired and like low-key had a food coma, and then I had to get up because I had a meeting, a Zoom meeting, so I did that and now I'm free to just do whatever I want for the night. So I think I'm just gonna get ready for bed and sleep early, and I think this is a good place to end the vlog. I'll pick up where I left off tomorrow morning and continue the vlog, and you guys will see that next week. I'll see you next week.